SUVs, and so many compact SUVs in the market right now. In fact, almost every mainstream manufacturer has at least one product in this segment. So if you look at the list, you have the Maruti Brezza, you have the Ford EcoSport, you have the Mahindra TUV300, you have the Mahindra Nuvo Sport, you have the Honda WRV, and then you also have the Honda BRV. And now you have the Nexon from Tata. Is it going to make a difference? Is it going to make a dent in this very, very crowded market segment? That's why we're here to find out. We are at the launch of the Tata Nexon in Chennai at the ITC Grand Chola. So the Nexon is Tata's new generation of products. So it basically has something called the impact design philosophy that has a very, very pleasing outlook in the first glance itself. Almost every other car from Tata, the Tiago, the Tigor, the Hexa, and now the Nexon have this impact design philosophy embedded. So as you can see, the Nexon works. The looks of Nexon really work for the vehicle. It is young, it's a little bold, and in fact a little unusual because you have these white inserts here and there to make it a very, very positive, pleasing experience for you. Nexon comes with a total of 4 primary variants. You have the XE, which is the base trim, you have the XM, you have the XT, and the XZ Plus. Now, the cool part is the XE petrol, the base petrol trim, comes at a out-watering price of 5.85 lakhs extra from Delhi or 5.97 lakhs extra from Chennai, which is amazing because there's no other compact SUV starting at that price. But if you look a little deeper, if you look at all the variants, you will see that the difference in the price between the base and the top is almost 4 lakhs, which means that when you go across variants, there's a significant price jump that's happening all along. So that way, we need to figure out which vehicle or which variant is the best variant for you. If you want to figure out if the Tata Nexon is the best vehicle choice for you, then we have to dig a little deeper into the strengths and weaknesses of the Nexon when compared to the rest of the competition. So, without wasting any more time, let's go straight down to the strengths of the vehicle. Strength number 1 for the Tata Nexon is the fact that you have a great engine lineup. You have a 1.2 litre 3-cylinder turbocharged petrol giving you 110 PS and a 1.5 litre turbocharged diesel giving you 110 PS. So this sort of reminds you of the Renault Duster's powertrain. So if you look at it that way, you get the Renault Duster's powertrain, or at least the engine spec and the performance at 60% of its price. So that way, the Nexon is a pretty good deal. Strength number 2 for the Tata Nexon is the fact that you have 3 drive modes here. You have Eco, City, and Sport. So you can always switch your drive mode to Eco if you want a very fuel economy oriented driving experience. You can switch it to City if you want a fair justification between fuel economy and performance, and you can switch it to Sport if you want a very performance oriented drive. And this way you have the flexibility to choose how your car should respond to your throttle, and that just really works because there is no other vehicle in this price point, in this segment, giving you that sort of flexibility. Strength number 3 for the Nexon though is the fact that it looks amazing. Now it's again part of the impact design philosophy that Tata has for all its new products. Now you can see that the vehicle, the Nexon, is very pleasing to look at. It's very young, it's very bold as well. Plus it's a little unusual with all these white inserts going around, just like these white inserts on the belt line. So it is, it's a mix of freshness and youthfulness at the same time. So the Nexon, for a lot of people, will work when it comes to the looks. Strength number 4 for the Nexon is the fact that you have amazing prices. Now, it starts up at 5.85 lakhs extra from Delhi or 5.97 lakhs extra from Chennai, which is great. And it will make sure that you will consider the Nexon, whatever be the case, if you're looking for a compact SUV. But now, if you look at the weaknesses, point number one of the weaknesses is the fact that if you look at the price difference between variants, you will find that each variant is going up by a very good margin. Now, if you look at the feature loading, you will see the XZ Plus, the top end, has almost everything you need and almost everything you want. So even things like your driver seat height adjustment or the driver seat belt adjustment, or things like a low fuel warning lamp. So these things are there only in the XZ Plus variant, which basically means that Tata needs to have a different XZ variant, which would give you a lot more value for the price that you pay. Weakness number two for the Nexon is the fact that you don't have any automatic variants in the picture. So at this point in the industry where there are so many people preferring automatic transmissions, there is no automatic on the Nexon. So there's no petrol automatic or diesel automatic. I'm sure Tata has plans to introduce them, but as of now, you don't have any of these. So if you're looking for an automatic transmission, the Nexon isn't the vehicle for you. Weakness number three for the Tata Nexon is the fact that Tata still has a reputation issue. So there is still a lot of apprehension while buying a Tata vehicle, and now this has a direct impact on resale value. And that brings us to point number four. So if you're looking to own the Tata Nexon for the next 5 years, you should give it a serious thought, because you need to give it time for the used car market to sort of figure out that, hey, these Tata products are completely new and can't be compared to the ones that they have been seeing earlier. So it is going to still take some time. So if you want a resale value, that's great. If you're looking at a 5-year ownership or lower ownership, then you have to give it a serious thought. If it's 5 plus, if it's somewhere plus 7 or 8 years, then you've given enough time for the used car market to respond to the new Tata products. That's about it. So if you like the content, do subscribe. And if you're looking at the Tata Nexon from a car buying perspective, do check out CarPal, where we offer test drives at home, upfront pre-negotiated prices, and the best car buying experience. Take care.